does look like it's a kind of serve you can snack on.
Yep, and
Love
good
15.
commitment there from Sloane. The very first point, it has to start from her, with her intent and her movement and her willingness to step forward to her forehand. It's her big weapon, Mare, and there's been matches where just hasn't been willing to use it.
Clara Burel had a good junior career, didn't she? 2 major finals here and at the Australian Open. She was the world's #1 in 2018. And she said last year her goal was to get into the top 50. Well, she's done that this year. Playing here at 42.
Started the year right around 60 in the world and always looking to just try to improve a little bit every year.
(15-14).
Start, isn't it?
First game.
It's good movement from Sloane. That's the other indicator. You got to look when Sloane is playing. How quick is she off the mark? She's one of the fastest players out on tour when she uses her speed.
And that just underscores the whole idea that if she uses her speed, she gives herself those forehands. 5th unseeded player in the Open era to win a major. Remember, Sloane had come back from, she was sidelined. That foot injury took almost a year out of her career. And in 2017, after she won the Open, the WTA named her the comeback player of the year.
Sloane Stephens to serve.
When she came back at 957 in the world at Wimbledon, even she was a little surprised she'd come so far.
And that year when she played Wimbledon, Mare, she really wasn't ready to play, but she wanted to just get back out on tour and get some matches. She missed the tour lifestyle and seeing her friends and playing matches. And she really thought it would be until 2018 where she would kind of hit her stride. Little did she know it'd be about 4 to 6 weeks later.
Exactly. Shot. What? What a sliding little forehand. Finding a great angle in the short court.
15-all.
She's got a lot of time out here, and for Sloane, when she does have a lot of time, it's normally a good thing. She doesn't like to be rushed, and Clara Burel early on here is just trying to make shots in.
Out. 30-15. (40-15). Game. Stephens. Stephens leads 2-0 first set.
Sloane's been busy off the court, hasn't she? She's just announced that she's got a new body care brand. She's happy with that. Her Sloane Stephens Foundation. It's based in Compton, California. This foundation of hers, it's obviously for the underserved community, the kids in Compton, and it's now in 20 different Compton schools. They play Saturday tennis as well as school tennis. Over 100 kids have played for the Sloane Stephens Foundation, and it's a nice sign. It seems like she's going to hang around the game even after she retires.
Sloane and her mom Sybil do a lot of work with her foundation and trying to grow the game and trying to expose the game to a lot of different kids that otherwise might not have the opportunity.
Yeah.
That first serve. Out. 15-13.
It's really hard to imagine how the 23-year-old Burel is going to create any tension in this match.
It starts with getting on the board, kind of getting that the nerves out of your system. She's in unforced errors, Mare, and 0 winners. So she's kind of playing tight with making shots, but trying to make shots, but making errors at the same time.
$30-40.
Love already. Night match at the US Open.
Stephens leads 3-0 for the first set.
All right, so we've talked about who you think is going to win on the women's side.
No.
On the men's side?
You said, who do you think your favorite is? And I didn't really get to finish there.
Oh, please finish, please. Forgive me. I thought you were going Sabalenka.
I think so.
Okay.
But you want to see the other half of the draw play tomorrow first?
Yeah,
or
I
no?
guess so.
Yeah. So many question marks around Rybakina, and her health has not been good. She might believe she only practiced 1 day. Canceled her practices the other 4 or 5 days leading into the tournament.
She broke up with her coach. She
Yep.
announced that. A lot of us were happy about that.
But certainly given the form that Sabalenka showed in Cincy, she looked back to how she played in Australia.
Yes.
She's been able to win 2 majors there.
So I think you are going Sabalenka.
Okay.
I think I was absolutely right.
And you?
I'm thinking she's the best hardcourt player in women's tennis. I mean, as much as Swiatek is clearly the best clay court player in women's tennis, you know, Sabalenka's won 2 Australian Opens, and I think she could win the US Open.
And the men, lean.
Where are you leaning?
I believe Alcaraz.
Time.
But to be determined.
to be.
I don't think I have to say it at 7:30 on
No,
Monday.
I think you should. We like commitment here.
You? Don't copy me again.
Oh, you don't want me to? Okay, then I'll go.
Novak, yeah. I was so happy to see him win the
Wasn't
gold
that
medal.
something?
Yeah. Wanted that more than anything.
Yep.
Worked so hard.
All right, back inside Ash, Sloane Stephens. 3-love lead.
Love 15.
What do you do, Mare, if you're in the situation that Burel is in right now? She's clearly overwhelmed out here.
Yep. Yep. And it makes her game look underwhelming.
(30-15).
It's not like Sloane Stephens is coming in with a lot of confidence. She had opening round losses in Washington and in
Net
Canada
first service.
coming into the Open.
Yeah, chose not to play in Cincinnati. Just recover and regroup for New York.
30-all. (40-30).
These fans here would love to see Sloane make another run. So tough, Mare, when you come in, though, unseeded.
Again, Stephens. Stephens leads 4 games to love.
Winner of this match plays the winner of Azarenka and Starodubtseva. Azarenka has been struggling with a shoulder injury for the last couple of months. Is down an early break in that first set. Could be some room here for someone to...
Room to zoom?
Yeah.
To zoom. Okay, and a reminder, you can download the U.S. Open. Follow all your players and your scores, match highlights, all kinds of stuff on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
15 now.
And erotica in the house. 2003 U.S. Open champion.
Last time an American male won a major. Burel trying to work over the Stephens backhand there. Just got impatient.
15 all.
He's got a fun podcast, hasn't he? You were
Fun
a guest
guy.
on that podcast.
He's a funny guy.
You held up, you gave him the business. It was great.
30-15.
Sloane's also one of the executive producers of a series that's streaming. Top Class Tennis. Have you watched it? About
No,
junior
but we were
tennis?
part of it. A bunch of my son's friends
Yeah.
in it, and I saw them around the tournaments. Trying to give a glimpse on how tough it is.
It looks impossible. I mean, it. I recommend people to look for it. And Sloane was a big part of it. It's called Top Class Tennis, and
Following the lives of, what is it, 4 juniors as they're trying to
juniors.
make that transition from the junior circuit to the pros.
correct. And I'll tell you what, it looks like a moonshot.
Oh, man. It's going from bad to worse out here so far for Burel. Just feel like there's nowhere to escape when you're not playing well on this court.
Game, Stephens.
No drama in this
Stephens
opening
leads 5
set.
games to love for the first set.
5-love in 16 minutes. Yikes.
Time. Thank you.
Sloane serving for the set.
Love 15.
To have found that mix so far about being aggressive, but also using her
15
speed to make shots at certain times. That's Sloane really at her best. When she won here, when she got to the final of Roland Garros, she was playing both offensive and defensive tennis very well. At times, it seems like she's been confused which style to play. She can actually do both so well.
And at age 31,
13, 15.
Lindsay, as easy as she's making this game look tonight, is it a matter of dark doubt that she'll ever be where her game used to be?
I never want to count her out, but
gets the last word.
That's great speed from Burel. Great little get here from Sloane. Burel saw that coming. The question is, does Sloane want to get back there?
Yeah, maybe I should be directing that to her.
No, but it comes from the effort and the energy and the willingness to do the work that is required these days to be a top 10 player.
Snaps up that opening game in a hurry.
Now 15.
Remember, that first set was, what, 22, 21 minutes? It's an important game for Burel here.
Now 13. Good job. Thirty, 40. Stephens. New balls, please. First game, second set.
It's packed here tonight, and yet it's very quiet because again, there's no tension in this match.
Haven't we opened other U.S. Opens on Monday night with bigger shows, maybe, or like
yeah. They didn't do that this year,
or
did
some
they?
dude started. Feels like.
Yeah, it really is.
What a huge hit Fan Week was.
Oh,
I heard 200 and was it 40,000?
It was amazing.
Fans came through the gates, free admission. It used to be one of the best kept quote secrets, right? With qualifying matches and players practicing. Now it feels like its own tournament.
It's a 3-week event now, isn't it? It's the USTA has done an unbelievable job making Fan Week so special.
Now 15.
What do you do here if you're Burel, if you're in her camp?
rough. I mean,
Yeah.
she can't hold serve.
You feel terrible out there as well. There's nowhere to hide.
Net, first serve. Stop. Please stop the image.
She must feel awful.
30-15. All. T30. Out again, Stephens.
8-love.
Stephens leads by 2 games to love. Second
This
set.
is where you start pulling out all your nonsensical facts.
Okay, I love it. We need one. Come on.
I think I'm going to tell you something about Sloane Stephens that you're not aware of.
Okay.
She's married to Josie Altidore. You know that.
I know that.
Soccer player, okay? And you know she's got a new body care brand, okay?
You just told me that.
She's a beekeeper.
What?
A beekeeper. She keeps bees. In her LA home. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how much honey has she harvested?
Of course.
Love 15.
110 pounds in this, her first summer harvest. And she jars it herself. That's where this match has taken me.
Where did you read that?
You don't believe it?
No, I do.
Yeah.
Love 30.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. She's doing the bee thing.
I saw the Beckham documentary. He was doing it as well. Did you watch that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I
you
liked
say
it.
that like, yeah, do you do the bee thing?
Love
Just say it like
Who doesn't these days?
the Leach family does not.
The Leach family does not.
Fifteen, 14.
On the first free, kind of easy points, Burel has been able to win.
stayed in.
Stephens leads 3 games to love, second set, but 1 set to love.
Sloane is playing well, but I mean, she's playing. I mean, it's absolutely drama-free. She's playing well, but the match is a stinker.
Yeah.
And that's too bad. But what does that mean? I'll tell you what it means.
More facts.
No.
Come on.
My fact is that Novak Djokovic, the number 2 seed and 4-time U.S. Open champion, is very much warmed up because he's on this court next against the qualifier from Moldova, Rada Albert. I mean, because this could be over in, what, 45 minutes maybe?
Yeah. As you said, it's certainly been a clean match from Sloane. Serving at almost 80% for the match. First serves in. She hasn't had to do much.
No, she hasn't.
It's been playing out here in a night match in this arena that just seemed to overwhelm the French woman.
How long does it take to not
Time.
be overwhelmed when you have to play on a court like this in front of this many people? Does it take a set normally before you're...
It also takes getting on the board, right? Kind of settle the nerves, but it's a different type of court. It's much bigger than the normal tennis stadium. It's much louder than the normal tennis stadium.
She's faced no break points, Sloane Stephens, and she's broken 5 times.
Love 15.
I like the combination from Sloane. And a Winter in the house
15-all.
tonight.
Vera Wang sitting next to her.
Sloane, when she was in the top 10 and making runs at majors, it was the forehand there.
Yes.
And at some point along the way, she stopped looking for it. And loves her tennis. So does Vera.
Yeah.
A lot of...
Yeah, we have celebrities, muckety mucks,
30-15.
biggies on the go on this opening night.
The USTA Foundation has their big event, I believe, Monday night
Oh, yes.
in the President's
That's right.
box.
Yep. Chrissy Everett has been such a big part of that for years now.
I went right off the line. You've got to try and get on the board here if you're Burel.
Oh, that's nice.
That's her best shot of the match there.
There it is. Here comes her first chance to break. There it is.
Billie.
Come on, give him a little smile, a little wave. Really, was that? I mean, that was her first game point.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, boy. Another reminder, usopen.org. Point-by-point live scoring and highlights. Real-time stats, draws. Just go to usopen.org.
Net first serve.
To admit that I've been watching on another screen where the 35-year-old Victoria Azarenka, the 20th seed here, has dropped the opening set of her first round match, and she's in a bit of distress. She's needed on the last changeover, she got looked at, her blood pressure taken. So we'll have to keep an eye on.
After she dropped that first set,
Yeah.
had the doctor out as well. The winner of this match plays the winner of Azarenka match, and right now, Stara Dubceva is looking like the player who just might get through that one.
Yeah, exactly. She's from Ukraine. Two-time finalist here is Azarenka. Two-time Australian Open champ, former #1. That's a nice looking drive from Clara Burel.
30 all. Thirty, 40.
Another break.
Stephens leads 4-1. Second set. About 1 set to love.
Let me ask you one more thing about, not about this match, but about Sloane's game. It's that much different. I mean, the big difference is that she was willing to move harder and use her forehand. That's the thing. I mean, that's get backable or not? I guess it depends on your
Definitely get backable. Is that a word?
Yes.
Okay. It's just been a struggle for her, and the motivation, and I don't know if it is being on tour for so many years or just playing so many tournaments every year. But we know that there's more in her. And we know that we've seen her best. And
yeah, it's impressive.
it was
French Open final as well.
against Halep. She's 6 points for winning that.
That was an unbelievable. That was a great match.
That would have been 2 majors in about, what, in 10 months,
Yeah.
9 months. She's also a married woman with a beautiful stepson at home.
Exactly.
You know, there's a lot going on with her. Foundation.
Bees.
Bees.
Love 15. Fifteen all.
That doesn't happen very often because Sloane, first serve percentage has dropped a bit these last couple of service games. At one point it was up above 80%, now dropping below 70. It normally gets very good margin and consistency on the serve, both first and second. Just a little bit out of rhythm though right now with the first. And a
15, 14.
little opening here for Burel. This would feel nice for her. Kind of any game you were able to get on the scoreboard at this point feels like a victory.
Game to lead. Stephens leads 4-2, second set.
Mayor, what do you think of the fans being let in after
Yeah.
Love it.
every game? Good.
Love it. You?
Yeah.
I don't think there have been that many complaints so far.
There's got a taste of it also in the 1,000 event in Cincinnati.
Yeah. So the fans don't have to wait every other, on the changeovers to take their seats. The ushers, of course, will do their ushing. Make sure there's not movement during the points. But I think it's terrific. It's just something the players have to get used to, right?
Yep. Moving forward, and it starts, right?
15 all.
Baby steps. Well,
15-30.
Burel using more shots now, feeling a little bit more comfortable with some of the field shots, using her movement a little bit better.
Miss it.
One of the longest points of the match so far. And Sloane, gosh, Meredith, she was there in plenty of time, but ran forward with the slice grip and the one-hander. I wonder if she wouldn't have been better off moving forward with the intent of trying to drive the two-handed back in. She got caught, though, had no choice, no options because of how she ran up to that short ball. Quick error there from Burel.
Advantage, Burel.
Some nice stuff from the 23-year-old French woman.
That's a tough shot to hit. This score line and with how she's played, Sloane's camp there just encouraging her to try and get through this as quick as possible.
She's up the pace on the shots. She's moving quicker.
Feels like Sloane just has maybe gotten just a little passive. And Burel just given a little bit more time here.
Oh, that's great stuff. Clara Burel, the 23-year-old Frenchwoman, has successfully complicated this second set.
Second set. And but 1 set to love. Time. Now.
If you're wondering why we're doing a salute to Clara Burel right now, it's because we've lost a little bit of power on this court. I understand we're working on it.
Sloane has played a good game, though.
She has? Okay, that's good news.
And she needed that hold after being up set in 4-1, losing just a little bit of focus there, and now back. A couple of chances here. She has a chance to break for the match and a chance to serve for the match.
Now.
Break down the Burel game for us. See your strokes.
It seems like I have to. she's playing a much better second set. We gotta give her props.
Once again, Billie.
She's hitting bigger. She's moving better.
And some pressure on
Stevens
Stephens here
games
now.
to
What
second
was a
set.
complete
Couple
route
sets
now
left.
at 6:05.4. Can Stephens serve it out, Mare?
Can we even see Stephens in the next game? We'll find out. From who? No, we're having a great time.
We always have a great time up here, Mare.
All right. Again, we're trying to work on whatever's happening.
I'm going to go see Sloane now.
Hey, wait a minute. We have a Sloane sighting. Yes! This is good. Sloane Stephens.
It's the same camera, Mare.
I know. I'm just trying to, add a little zing to this
Thank
thing.
you.
Let's see if she can get out here in this game. Get off the court. Djokovic up next.
This starts to get a little bit more interesting. Came up with a couple of great shots there, Mary. Couldn't see it, but ended with that great backhand up the line.
Yeah. I used to do a lot of coaching when I was younger, and I used to tell kids if I wanted them to learn something from a certain player, I'd say, watch how they move. Just watch one half of the court. Just watch one side. Well, that's what we're doing here.
15-13.
And that's a backhand error, Mare. And all of a sudden, can you believe it?
No.
We are a point away from this second set being all square. At one point, we were wondering if Burel was even going to get a game.
Yeah, it's over an hour now.
It was 9-0.
That's what it was. 5-all.
New ball space. 5 games all. Second set.
9-0, Stephens serving 30-15. Up a double break and cruising to what could have been a love victory. And Burel, a lot of credit. When she got on the board, Mare, she really settled down.
Yeah.
And now she's playing the tennis that we knew she was capable of.
Hey, this is a better shot.
There we go.
See?
We're back.
And just in time.
This has gotten now starting to get a little bit of a stress time for Stephens.
Is her aunt and her mom watching this get complicated? Where'd she go? Oh, we knew for a while there we couldn't see her, but now that we can see her, just flat-footed, just not dynamic enough, huh?
It's all nerves, right? When you haven't won a lot of matches and you don't come in with a tremendous amount of confidence and the lead slips away, you start hoping. You can hear Stephens' camp telling her good change, giving some variety to Burel, trying to draw some errors right now. Azarenka has leveled her match, Mare, after looking like she might not continue. She won that second set 6-1.
Yeah. How about this?
Burel leads 6-5. Second set, the first set Stephens.
talking about how Novak Djokovic has to be warming up in the locker room ready to go.
I'm not so sure. It's a crazy change, Mare, from, again, 9-0, 6-0-3-0 to 6-0-4-1 to now being down 5-6 and just playing nothing like what we saw in the first part of this match.
She let Burel back in, didn't she? Closing the roof. Rain is on its way,
Yeah,
right?
there is a big
Time.
little cloud coming through and going to be arriving. And yes, they have started to close this roof. They will play as the roof is closing.
It's so high, the roof, that it's really
quiet,
not.
right? They've quieted it down.
Yeah, no, it's so high up that it doesn't really bother any of the sight lines of the players.
I thought we were going to get through day one with no rain, Mare, but it looks like we're not.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Love 15.
Really seeing the kind of craziness of the emotional part of this sport. Oh, and he hits the line. The two worst feelings, right? Being down so badly. And you just are embarrassed. Burel fought her way back, and then having a lead like Sloane has had and watching it go away. 6-0-4-1 to, are we going to have a third set? It looks like possibly.
Oh, man. And Lindsay, you've heard me use this expression time and again. You know,
Love 14.
some players just have fangs, you know? They don't let stuff like this happen. But it looks like stuff like this is just about to happen. Set points for Burel.
Wow.
There goes. Yikes.
Love 15. all. Net for serve.
What do you do here, Mare? If you're in the Stephens camp, how do you kind of snap her out of this?
Net for service.
It's become such a flat match for Sloane that, I mean, if they wanted to coach her, they could. She could hear them easily. I mean, we keep hearing Burel's coach.
Net first serve.
Let's see if hitting out a little bit helps. In that first set, Stephens had 5 winners. Only 6 games, 21 minutes, I believe. Set number 2, 12 games, just 6 winners. Just stop swinging, stop going after her shots.
Small fist pump from Sloane.
First game, the final set.
I just feel like there are matches where she grows too calm. Like, I got this under control. And you're thinking, are you sure, honey? Right?
Yeah, doesn't show a ton of emotion.
No. If I could play like her, I would be emoting all over the place. But again, she led in that second set. As it grew longer, she allowed Burel to take the offense. And she, as you say, that combo platter of offense and defense that helped her win the U.S. Open in 2017. She's lost that mixture. But a nice break to start the third has got to help.
About 15.
You can hear them telling her work.
Yeah, I think that was her mom.
Yeah, it sounded like Sybil.
Just trying to encourage her. That's good foot speed there from Sloane. Getting up to what could have been a tricky short ball.
15 all.
She's got a nice 3-set record of late, Sloane. She's won 5 of her last 6. She's 10-5 in 3-setters here. So get these New Yorkers back on your side. So give them something to cheer about, like that last forehand.
No, the last time she played a 3-set match was in early May. A couple of 3-setters in Madrid. Seems to have righted the ship here early in this 3rd set.
Stephens leads 2 games to love. Final set.
Getting off the court and look to get forwards. Okay? Come on. Active with your feet. Here we go.
Coach encouraging Sloane to look to move forward. That's where she was playing her best tennis in this match, Mare. She hasn't really done that in the 3rd. Burel, maybe that break between the 2nd and 3rd sets kind of Threw her off a little bit.
And move your feet, he said. That's the thing. When she doesn't play well, she looks like too relaxed.
Yeah.
Right? You want to see the giddy up.
That was a more forceful point from Sloane. That was not the case in the second part of that second set.
Clara Burel has become much more active.
Stephens leads to games to 1 final set.
She's moving her feet. She's staying close with Sloane Stephens in this final set. Okay, so Clara Burel had wrist surgery in 2019 in the springtime, in May, and it ended her season. These days, with the aggressive two-handed backhands and the grips, it could be either wrist that blows.
Yeah. I had problems with my left wrist.
And you're a righty.
Yeah, but I use my left wrist quite a bit on my backhand, believe it or not. Unlike you. And yeah,
so why did that take the heat? Why did the left?
I don't know. Almost had surgery and then instead casted it up for 2 months.
Wow.
And I ironically actually got better. Became a better player during that time because I could practice the whole time. What do you practice? Running around trying to use your forehand more. Had a lot of time spent on my serve. Lemonade out of lemons.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what happened when you came back? Did you start winning matches?
Yeah, and my backhand got better. I mean,
wow.
my wrist got better. Luckily, the backhand was a natural shot. So, gotta try and do your best with the injuries. That we saw Dominic Thiem really never recover from his wrist surgery, right? Never was exactly the same as he was before.
No. And the wild card lost pretty easily today, didn't he? And I think he might play one more tournament in Austria, but
I think his Grand Slam career is over.
Yes, for sure.
15.
That point there, Mare, was a great example of Sloane not really moving with any urgency. Served and took one big step to try and fight off a deep return. Dominic Thiem winner here 4 years ago with the U.S. Open that really nobody saw.
Exactly.
No fans.
Good stuff from Clara Burel. Team said he gave a nice, obviously after he lost, he was still interviewed. He said, I had my greatest success of my career on this court. He said, when I won it in 2020, none of you were here because it was a COVID year. So I'm glad I can spend the last match on this court with you to say thank you for all of you. Flies out.
Love 14.
Remember when I thought this match could go 45 minutes? Look at this. Look at the clock there.
That was at 21 minutes after that first set. Not much more after a 3-love lead.
Forehand flies on her. She gets a little flat-footed and things could go wrong.
2 games all. Final set. Net for service.
Goodness, Mary.
Yikes.
She had a couple of different shots there that maybe she could have put away. Burel doing a nice job of scrambling, staying in. But Sloane does not like to hit overhead. She almost always goes to the swing volley there. Went to the overhead, Mary. We probably won't see another one of those.
No.
Energy here from Sloane after losing 2 games in a row, though, but a couple of opportunities here to get back up a break in this 3rd set.
Fans imploring Sloane to get this point right. Some energy.
Stephens leads by 3 games to 2. Final set.
No, I don't think so.
Time. Thank you.
Let's see if Sloane can dig her heels in here, Mare, and take advantage of being up a break. She has been up a break numerous times in the second set and the third set. Service numbers just got way down.
Out.
So, just jumping on that short one.
13-15.
She just feels more locked in, Burel, than Stephens, doesn't she? At least mentally.
Second serve, Mare, just going in the middle of the box short, just over 70 miles per hour. Has to kick that one more. Got to really accelerate on contact.
this deserves a throw.
Does it?
It wasn't much of a throw. That throw didn't have a lot of follow through.
Stephens leads 5-4 games to
Sloane
2.
now up 4-2.
Final set.
Accelerate with authority. Trust yourself. Okay, here we go. Come on.
Maintenant que ça se passe. Allez, allez Clara.
So when you're in the locker room, Linz, and some
Not there
match,
anymore, but okay.
if you're in the locker room and a match is dragging on,
Yeah.
and it's not the highest quality thing you've ever looked at, and you've wanted somebody to win, but now they've complicated things. Do you just cheer? I mean, do you just want the match to be over? You stop cheering
Are
for
you
your
waiting
friend.
to play?
Yeah, you're waiting to play. Do you turn on your friend who you wanted to win the match if it meant you were going to get an order? Or is that too personal?
I mean, you know me, probably.
I was so hoping you'd say
Not the thing.
I was so hoping you'd tell the truth. Nice. I mean, I'm not sure Novak Djokovic had any skin in this match. I'm going to guess a hard no. But he just wants it to be over at this point. That's what I'm guessing. And again, just too casual on a shot. That well struck by
15
Burel.
all.
Good serve.
13-15.
I think also when you're dealing with night matches and starting times, it's the end time that starts to really kind of spook some of the players.
Yes.
So if you're not starting till 10 or 11, you start panicking about finishing at 1 or 2.
That goes wide. Well,
14-15.
you see Burel's coach? He's got a
He
hat.
wants the match to go on.
He see that and it says Papa Tui. This match has been so bizarre. I actually looked that up. I googled it. It seems like it's a skincare line developed by The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Papa is what he's called his daughters, and Tui is what his grandfather used to call him. There you go. I kind of want that hat.
Now that you've got granddaughters,
Yeah.
Mayor, I think Moana 2 and the live-action Moana are coming out.
I know.
So you'll see him as Maui.
Yeah, exactly right. And I could be Mama Tui.
This goes on.
Oy,
New goals pace.
there's Papa Tui.
Stephens leads 2 games to 3. Final set.
Mayor, we're in for an exciting ending out here. Arthur Ashe Stadium Court, opening night.
Bring it, Linz.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Come on. Novak Djokovic awaiting to take the court, waiting in the wings.
That gold medal final he played, that gold medal match against Alcaraz. It was unbelievable. A guy who won 3 majors last year. See, this kid figures this match is almost over. He wants to get that big tennis ball of his. This is when the kids start moving down. They think it's over. Are you sure? Novak hadn't won a tournament this year after winning 3 majors last year. And then he won the one that means the most to him. The gold in Paris.
Thank you. About 15.
We weren't sure that Novak was going to be able to do it after getting injured at Roland Garros, needing surgery. Humongous feat of getting to the final at Wimbledon, but when how he lost to Alcaraz, no one was sure. Could he switch back to clay?
Yeah.
What effect would that have?
By the way, 20th seed Victoria Azarenka, after looking really distressed in that opening set.
She looks good now.
Yeah, 5-1 in the third for her. Sloane has been told, we can hear from her box that she's being told to mix it up, but that one wasn't enough of a mix. High but short.
And Burel is moving quite well out here and lengthening these points.
30-all.
His fans are pleading.
That's the one she's waiting for a bit.
Advantage Burel.
20 to see Vika Azarenka off the court a winner. 35-year-old can still play some good tennis.
And again, the winner of this match, Mayor, will take on Azarenka in round 2.
Love 15.
Allez, Clara, allez.
Biggest noise of the night coming right there.
Love 13.
Yeah, Burel opting for the drop shot, Mayor, but Stephens so quick off the mark. That beautiful, fast first step.
Allez, Clara, allez.
Able to get forward in plenty of time. After getting to 4-all, Burel, first backhand error, double fault, misplayed drop shot, and Sloane chances to get up a break again.
Allez,
15-14.
allez, Clara.
One more game. Sloane, finish this up. No offense to Clara Burel, but
Stephens
the
leads
length of this
5 games to
match
4. Final
has
set.
exceeded its entertainment value.
Time.
So bring it home, Sloane. Serving for the match. It's a good thing the roof is closed because it's raining on the outside courts.
Again, the great speed from Sloane getting up to the drop shot, but Burel able to reflex that
15 all.
back in play.
Fifteen, 13.
That is some speed around the court from Clara Burel.
15, 14.
Saves one of them there.
30, 40.
And again, that serve just at 96. It's been a struggle to break 100 tonight for Sloane.
It's 5-all.
Five games all. Final set.
Clara Burel has done a masterful job of turning this match completely around, but not only in the second set, but also in this third set. This will be your first lead of the whole match. 6-5 in the third.
Burel leads
She almost
6
looked
games to 5.
embarrassed after
Final
that
set.
first set and a half, Lindsay, and now look at her.
6-0, 4-1, down 2-love in the third, down 4-2 in the third, down 5-4.
Yeah.
break in the third. She now is one game away from winning this match. This is going to be a tough loss to take if you're Sloane, if she does indeed lose either this next game or the tie break.
Yeah. Give it up for the 23-year-old Burel, who was able to acclimate. This match now over the 2-hour mark.
But now she's got to close. That's a different ball game, and Sloane has struggled with that pressure tonight. Let's see how Burel handles it.
I'll tell you what, Papa Tui has to be proud.
Time.
We'll be getting some energy from the crowd at this stage.
Clara Burel has broken serve 7 times. Can she do it for an 8th time?
Love 15.
Not the shot to go for.
15 all.
That stage, after winning so many points in a row, is that 7 or 8 points in a row, just missing a second serve return, not making Stephens play there. Burel might regret that one. Mayor, this was a player that was a deer in headlights.
Yes.
After about 30 minutes, down 9-0.
15-30.
Heck of a mental effort to be able to turn this one around.
Let it go.
After 2 hours and 5 minutes, it's a match point for Clara Burel of France.
He says to 1, half 6, 7-5, 7-5.
Who showed fangs. Oh boy.
It's a big moment for Clara Burel. We're in a mix of shock and sadness for Sloane